How's it? I'm off for an afternoon hunt tomorrow, and I thought I'd show you fellas my gear that I'm going to be taking. So first of all, we'll start off with the rifle. This is a Tikka T3 and 243 caliber with a Burris 39x40 scope. It's left-handed because I'm a lefty, so that's a bit of a bugger being cock-handed. It's got to pay an extra couple $100. It's got this suppressor, a Hardy suppressor. It's bloody light. And then the magazine is only a 3-round, and it's got a nice bolt with it. I've shot all my deer with this gun, and a few goats as well. Hasn't let me down yet. Shoots straight every time. So yep. For boots, I'm wearing lowers. I couldn't tell you what the actual name of the boot is, but I find these bloody comfy. If you can afford lowers, definitely recommend getting them. I wasn't sure if I wanted to spend all the money on them, but I did, and it's definitely worth it. They've lasted me years, so yep. The bullets that I'm using, they're the Hornady SST Super Performance 95 grain. They seem to shoot the best for me, and they're the fastest, or definitely one of the fastest 95 grain bullets on the market. They're nearly 3,200 feet per second, which is at least 100 or 150 odd feet faster than the usual 95 grain. Now, I use this bum pack, and I carry a sword knife. Does a bit of everything, this knife. Lighter for the wind. Take this lead lenser little torch. Yep, it's actually bloody good. For the size of it, just a little torch. Geez, it works bloody awesome. It's a lead lenser X7R. I also use a lead lenser head torch. This is a SEO 7R, and you can adjust it so it goes out and in. So for the longer range, you can just whip it out, and it's got boom, or a smaller light that will last longer. And I also take this pink tape, very useful for when you're in the bush. If I get lost, I just flick this up, or trying to make a track, I'll flick this up. Also, if I don't have an orange hivers, like at the moment, I ended up losing mine. I bloody don't know where it is, but if you shoot an animal, you can just tie it around the animal so some chump doesn't shoot you. I use this little pocket knife. She's only new, I haven't used her yet, but I guess you could use it for skinning or just anything, gutting the animal, I guess. The most important thing that I take when hunting is a personal locator beacon. Luckily, I haven't had to use it yet. But if you don't know what it is, if you're lost, you bloody press the button, and I'm pretty sure a helicopter comes in for you. I think I got this for, gee, I don't know, $500 to $700. Definitely worth your money if you're in the bush. It saves your life. Yeah, hopefully I don't have to use it, but I carry it with me anyway. And And I also carry a GPS. This is an older Garmin, it's a Rhino 650. Seems to do the trick for me. And yeah, I just always mark points where I've spooked deer and whatnot. Now, you usually don't have to take something this big for an afternoon trip, but I'm going to be taking it anyway. You can store bullets, water, lunch in there, and I always take a big jacket, no matter how hot it is, no matter how sunny it is. Always take a jacket just in case. And also I'll take a couple of muesli bars and I don't know, a couple of fruit bursts or something like that. And yeah, that usually fills me up if I'm just going for a day walk or an afternoon walk. Yeah, that's about it. It's that's overall not that much gear, but that is only a day or an afternoon hunt that I'll be taking this much gear. Usually on a big week trip we take 25 kilos, 30 kilos worth of goods in that big bag there. So yeah, that's about it. Catch you fellas tomorrow when I'm taking my granddad out for a hunt. See if we can bowl over some goats and record some animals, some deer. Heaps of deer lurking around in the area. So how's it? I've been for a little walk around already in the pines, spotted a few fallow, and I've also spotted a few reds just up to the right of me on the edge of the bush here. But we won't be shooting these. I'll record them. The things that I'll be shooting today are goats. I'm going to try and stalk up on some goats. Actually, just over this hill here, last time I saw a mob of 18 reds. But yeah, the wind's perfect for me right now, so hopefully there's a few goats out and I can bowl some. This is red hind. Go up here. Nice little big mob of goats. And right next to them, isn't there? Just a second, there's a black one. Just stalking up to the spot now. The cattle nearly buggered me, but I hope they're still there. I think they're still there. There's a big mob of deer, so I want to get footage of the deer and then footage of me shooting the goats. Hopefully it works out. This will be real good for me. It's a tough stalk. I have to go all the way in behind, so hopefully it works out. Spot these goats, and there's more just behind them. So I'll try and get the camera ready and just pole-axe these behind them. Just spotted a big stag at the back there, right in front of me.